very worried about what's happening to Reese. Someone's been stalking her for months, so you're gonna look after her.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead,
Don't even think about it. That's all I'm asking.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt.
Can you back off a little, please?
Mala Influencia, or Bad Influence as we now know it, just dropped on Netflix this morning, and of course I had to watch it immediately.
Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain of
The story follows a rich, polished girl named Reese who seems to have it all until she starts being stalked. Her father, in this typical rich people panic mode, hires this guy named Eros to protect her. And of course, Eros is this classic brooding bad boy type, or at least that's what he was supposed to be. But he wasn't really that broody though. I didn't think so. I think he looked like he was going to be in the beginning.
So who are you?
Don't do that.
I just wanted more angst, more mysterious, staring out windows, punching walls, so he was there, and let's be honest, it was kind of chill.
My head under my bed, think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising.
And at first I was genuinely excited about this. I think by now if you've watched one or two of my videos, you know when there's a Wattpad adaptation, it's got my name all over it. So this Mala Influencia is actually based on a Wattpad novel by Teen Spirit, which was later published by Penguin Random House in 2021. And this film adaptation is directed by Chloe Wallace, and the aim, I guess, was just to bring this popular story to a wider audience, right?
Saw you, I knew this. When I'm with you, I feel so useless. I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt.
So I was genuinely excited about this. I've seen TikToks of it, and I thought, oh my gosh, what is this? And I've been waiting months, not knowing when it was going to air, when it was going to go live here.
Why don't you invite us to join you wherever you're going?
You don't ever want to give me wings. You don't ever want to set me
I think maybe I built it up to be this huge thing in my head. I thought it was going to be a bit like Your Fault, My Fault, because there's similarities between the two. And the premise has so much potential, obviously, with a brooding bodyguard, shall we say, mysterious stalker, the tension between them. But to be honest, Eros wasn't as broody as I expected. I was hoping for way more of that intense silent type, but he came off, I think, maybe more laid back than anything. And I feel like we were quite spoon-fed a lot of the stuff throughout the film. We know he's a brooding type, so he's just mad at the world and hates everybody, but he would tell us that, and he would say, oh, I've built up so much hate in his life. I don't think we didn't need to know that. We can guess that. That's meant to be the subtle, the underlines, right?
Reese. Reese, we shouldn't.
And the stalker subplot could have been way more thrilling. I kept waiting for moments that would make me suspect Eros or question other characters, but those red herrings were missing. That said, I didn't guess who the stalker was until the reveal, so kudos for the twist.
Let me check the fabric.
However, the way the revelation was handled felt a bit spoon-fed as well. It just lacked the punch that it could have had. As for the ending, we need to talk about the ending. I really don't want to give too much away. I want to keep this as spoiler-free as possible, but I think it would have been more impactful if somebody else had left the film, shall we say?
We've got cameras all around the house. I saw you two making out in the pool.
Reese.
Are you my stalker?
I would never hurt you.
And also, what happened was just a bit abrupt. They didn't give us any time to process it or think who definitely was it. There was no, just a more unexpected choice could have left a lasting impression and would have been a bit more shocking and you know, an unexpected ending is welcome sometimes. Maybe a partial, I don't know. I just wondered, like, if the person who left, should we say at the end,
I have something for you.
like, if that had been somebody else, I think you all will guess if you've seen this who I'm implying who else it could have been. I feel like that just would have been way more like shocking. Like we would have been like, what? No way. But instead it happened in this like blink of an eye moment, and then bam, we're told exactly who it was. No time to wonder, no emotional plunge, just here it is, this is what's happened. The end. Bad Influence had the bones of something great. Bodyguard romance, hidden secrets, and a stalker mystery, but it didn't quite deliver the intensity or emotional punch I was hoping for.